Hello, everybody. All right. I got a collective read, but this is a very specific message, okay? Quite detailed. So, first and foremost, welcome, y'all. Thank you for being here. Yay! And welcome to my new followers, okay? This is my only page. This is my channel on the tube, all right? Same handle, at misskitty daily. And my channel name on the tube is misskitty999. Okay, the only way to book a reading with me is through my website, which you can find in the description box below and or my bio, depending upon where you are viewing this. Okay, so let's get into this. Leo stands out, okay, but this is someone who is in reversed energy, all right? This person can be very loud and belligerent. They have no protection over them whatsoever. This is definitely giving what goes around comes around. You may have gotten the inkling or an intuitive hit, quite honestly, that whoever this person is, they're just a flat out liar, okay? And you have like actual knowledge of this. You may even have proof, okay? They have a very dark relationship when it comes to a brother or sister. This is someone that they may do drugs with and very well could have opened the doors, okay, to them, and just literally just opened up the floodgate, okay? And this person started to change. So yes, if you think this person is lying to you, they are. You have the knowledge that they're in this dark relationship. They could very well be in cahoots with their brother and or sister. But it's like once the drugs came into the picture, you know, all hell has broken loose. But you come off as someone who is a sweetheart. And despite you knowing that this person is in some sort of, I don't know, whether it's like a dark alliance of some sort, but just, you know, it kind of gives freaking frack type of energy, right? They could deal drugs, but they definitely do them together. That's for sure. But yeah, you're definitely someone who is of high honor. What you don't see coming is a love offer. And due to you moving on, this is where it's going to come in. And if you, okay, are a divine feminine, your divine masculine is on its way. Okay. Now you yourself has protection over you, and you moving on places like a bubble over what is to come within this union, right? Capricorn or Sagittarius could also be significant as well. But you are someone who is entering and or, you know, you're walking in your true north node. Also, this may resonate with some of you and it may not with others. So take what fits depending upon your situation and what doesn't, leave it for the next. Also too, I feel like sharing. Look into your draconic birth chart. If I'm not mistaken, you can look on, what is that, astroseek.com. That's basically when it comes to your draconic birth chart. That's basically, you know, who you are on a soul level. This is who you were before you reincarnated into this life, right? But it is who you are on a soul level and really, you know, yeah, soul purpose. But look into that. So that may be something for you. The number is 25, 81, 62, 26, 47, 93, 39, 1, 56 or 65. And the number 60 or the number 6 could be significant. You could be born on those years, be those ages, or be born on that day. Okay? But yeah. Yeah. Lots of droog. Okay? It's giving heavy addiction. Okay? You may have known that this person before they had even, you know, started or were introduced rather, okay, that their sibling was already on it, okay, and yeah, now they're in the same, you know, loop of addiction, okay, and again, put it where it fits, right? So you could have, or you could have overcome this, and you and your brother or sister, you know, were getting out together, right? All right. And you changed from that. But where you stand now is as somebody who is of high honor, okay? Someone who has morals, okay? Identity theft could be something that, or something in regards to identity theft and or like bad checks, okay? Could be significant with a few of these people. But you definitely give high priestess vibes, okay? Or high priest, again, he, she, they, them, all right? Put it where it fits. But again, you moving on, okay, and choosing to free yourself from this, it brings in your person, okay? You could be a divine masculine. For some of you, you are, and you were dealing with somebody, okay? The military could be significant. You could have prior military service, okay? Let me pull some tarot. I'm not sure what deck I want to use. I pulled this one out earlier. I love this deck. This one. And summer's almost here. The pool's open. Memorial Day. What is that, Monday? Next Monday? But they're so pretty. They are. Look at that. Look at the High Priestess on this card. Gorgeous. Okay. And it's diverse. That's what I love about it. But it's gives like that Mediterranean, you know, ocean type of feel. Right up my alley. Okay. But yeah, y'all. You're moving on. You're choosing to free yourself from this. Okay. But this person, what they have opened themselves up to, there is no protection over this person whatsoever. Okay. And there's also this, right, what goes around comes around also. So, karma. It's giving heavy karma. That's faux show. Okay. So they're in a karmic cycle. All right. And some of them too are headed to the afterlife. They are in a completely different reality. I mean, especially too, like in that loop of addiction, I've seen it. It's hard. But you're pretty much moving on, business as usual. Okay. You're someone who's in search of truth. Okay. Especially when it comes to, you know, you and your peace and harmony in your life. Okay. You want your life to be calm. You don't want chaos at all. You like a little adventure. Okay. But however, yeah. Nothing crazy. Okay. Nothing crazy at all. Okay. And whoever this person is, yeah, their past karma, it's catching up to them. So again, it's that what goes around comes around, right? pull some tarot and see where we at. I guess I'll keep the theme going and stick with my intuitive Kev decks. But yeah. Telling you. Hardcore. Mm-hmm. What is that? Mm-hmm. You're definitely intuitive. It's giving heavy intuition. I did say that. You give either high priest, high priestess type of energy. You have occult knowledge. Okay. You could do divination work, but you study as well. You may have some, you could very well be tapping into some ancient knowledge as well. But your spirit guides, they definitely see you as someone who is of high honor. Like you could be very highly spiritually ranked as well. And when you speak upon spiritual practices and things of that nature, like, you know what the hell you're talking about. But there's also this out with the old and in with the new. This is an end of an era for you. Okay, this is a transformation and evolutionary period, okay, where you're leveling up. Okay, Magician. You could be a very powerful manifestator as well. Look at that. The Fool on the bottom. We're walking by faith. Okay. Love that. Aquarius could be significant. Three of Pentacles. Justice. 311. And Temperance. Okay. So whoever this person is too, who is in the background as well, okay? They're not your friend. You cannot trust this person. They are an enemy. Literally, with the Three of Pentacles, Justice, and Temperance, what goes around is definitely coming around, okay? Because to me, I see this as your spiritual guides, whoever you are protected by. They are seeking justice. They're like, we're going to balance this out right now. This is, I was going to say payback. 1114. Did I say 311? 311. And all because you decided to move on and walk away. You removing them too from your energy and cutting them off also removed whatever little bit of protection that they had. Because they are not protected at all. Okay, under the enemy card, hidden enemy is the Five of Swords. Okay, so we got Aquarius here. Sagittarius is out with the Temperance. Libra is out. Okay. You can have a Mars in Libra placement. Or the Three of Pentacles, you know. It could be Capricorn also, but for me, it's giving. I'm getting Mars in Libra with Justice. Wow. Yeah. Moving on. I'm telling you. Wow. I love to see it. You leaving behind, you know, the things that no longer serve you. Okay. Hello, Emperor. King of Swords. Someone of authority. Okay. An honest person. Someone who lives and leads justly. Your person coming in could be an air sign. We got Mars and Aries, or Aries with the Emperor, King of Swords. More Libra out here. Uranus and Libra could be significant. Mercury and Aquarius. $144, $414. But yeah, what you're calling in, back to the Magician on the bottom here. What you've been calling in is coming, it's coming to fruition. It really makes a difference when you walk away and you cut ties, whether it's past, but it's leaving the things that no longer serve you, okay? You being honest, getting real with yourself about people, places, and or things. But this other individual, you're not going to have to worry about them no more. One, they're either going to take themselves out because you know who they are, right? You have knowledge of it. You know what they're doing in the background. Both of these people could have tried to, you know, attack you. Or I did speak upon identity fraud, okay? Or put things in your name. I hope not. Legal issues. Legal issues. This could be spiritual or legit legal. Okay. Because they were in the, you know, behind the scenes. 111. Strength. You have held strong through this. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse. False person. Yeah. You see who they really are. Page of Cups in reverse. Oh my God. Very emotionally manipulative, you know. Let alone can't even handle their emotions. But hello, Ace of Pentacles, right below Temperance. Here comes this new opportunity. Stability. While this two-faced, yeah. Emotional manipulator. Okay. You can have a child with this other person, all right? But it came out with the Empress here, so I'm going to take them like that together as well. You could be moving on, so you could be a divine masculine, okay? I said in the very beginning, and you're moving on from this emotionally manipulator that you could potentially have children with. So vice versa. Okay, this love offer, all right? Mm-hmm. This is equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles here on the bottom. Taurus energy. And that's who you're moving on from. Because the Six of Swords is right on top of the Empress with the emotional manipulator. Like, okay. That's who you're moving on from. And now this has opened the door for you. And now you have new opportunities. It could be even a job too, right? So now you're able to have, you know, better financial stability as well. Again, the Fool. Okay. You could be an Aquarius. Okay. This could be you here. The Emperor and the King of Swords. Okay. Or you could have that somewhere heavily aspected in your chart. So you, Divine Masculine, and you're living in your truth again. And right. Because that's who you are. You're a seeker of truth. High honor. I don't know why I want to say hoorah, but hoorah. So you could be prior military. Okay. Yeah. You decided a new course because you're tired of this. Yeah. Four of Swords. You could be saying 444 or 44. But you're definitely going to be with somebody who is upright. This type of energy. A nurturer. Someone who is emotionally intelligent. Handles themselves accordingly. It's giving very loving. Intuitive as well. Anything else? This person too, they could be your brother or sister. The one who you have knowledge of, who's been in cahoots. Ooh. This emotional manipulator could be dealing with your brother or sister that they are in active addiction and doing drugs with. And that's who you have the knowledge of being in this dark alliance. They're in cahoots with one another. Plot twist. Nasty. Yeah. And they may have tried to literally, look, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. You could be seeing 77. They were trying to take from you. Lower your defenses. But again, you are protected. And you can kind of look at this as you and your person, whichever one you are. The person you're moving on to is not going to expose you to this type of, I'm going to say calamity. I normally don't use that word. Calamity. Okay. Chaos. No. 7-11. 404. Lots of fours. 414. What did I say? 414, 444, 40, the number 4, 77, 7-11. But this person drained you. Yeah. It's the end. Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles. Betrayal. Some of you put it where it fits. Like I said, this other person, they could be kin to you. All right. But it's, yeah, this is over. This is done. This is a completion. Your sibling could be an earth sign. This could be a brother. And that's who betrayed you. With your BM. If you literally had to put up boundaries with this person, y'all may have gone to blows with this person, or vice versa, right? Your sister, if you're a female, could be your sister with your BD, you know, your baby daddy, whatever the case is. Right. Queen of Cups. Cancer. Sun in Gemini. Aquarius moon. Leo Mars. Taurus Jupiter. Am I missing anything? It's an end. It's the end of the line. Yeah, false person. The false person could be the Queen of Cups, who you had. The earth sign betrayed you for a water sign. While playing behind your back. What? That's how I'm saying. King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups. False person. Because it's two of them. They're freaking frack. Okay? Dumb and dumber. They need help. You know, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. So, I would love, please get help. But, yeah. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. Wheel of Fortune. Again, what goes around comes around. Fate. Okay. 10-10. Yeah. You stay steadfast. Knight of Pentacles. But you are an emperor and or empress. Okay. You are a divine being. Anything else? Yeah. Breakup, sadness, heartbreak. Oh, yeah. Three of Swords. Yeah. After some very deep introspection. And literally, because the Hermit can also be a spirit guide. And them shining the light on this betrayal. And this heartbreak. Which I'm pretty sure it was very heartbreaking. Saturn in Libra. Anything else? Yeah. But, baby, you got options. Because this is where you are now. You in Nine of Pentacles. You sexy, single, and successful. You've got new opportunities coming your way. Okay. Stability. Improved finances. Balance, calm, and peace, baby. While they are left out in the cold. Venus, Scorpio. Virgo here. Anything else? And then we'll close out and I'll pull your angel numbers. Yeah, sun, look, joy, happiness. Freedom. You're free. You're free of this. No more sad, regretting. Things happen for a reason. You live and you learn, okay? 919, 79, 37. You could be born in those years, okay? Or be that age, 37. Like that. Like that. You're free. You're free. And you know this, man. You are no longer trapped. I love it. And that was the message. Okay. All right. Incoming. Lovers. I said ascension. Hello. You surrendering, changing your perspective, walking away, letting it go. I'm telling you. Let's pull your angel numbers. I love when the cards confirm what I'm saying. You don't gotta worry about this no more. This is no longer your concern. If anything, you're pretty much like excommunicating this person. Yeah, you may have full custody of your kids if there's kids involved. Seven, 7, 7 is here now with the 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups, 7 of Swords, and 7 of Wands. You have totally freed yourself. Because you're starting over. You started over. And you learn from your failures and your mistakes. Lots of personal and spiritual development, I'll tell you that. Jeez. Okay. Two, 2, 2, alignment. We've got 3, 3, 3, the support card. 16, 16, readjustments. And then 11, 11 with wish come true. So 2, 2, 2, this is also about connections, okay, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties. There's some family ties up in this. But balance, life, choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. 3, 3, 3, the support card. It's also about growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and your talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Okay, unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. I'm telling you, you got luck coming in. I'm telling you, 777. But 16, 16, readjustments. This is overcoming obstacles that you have done. Soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place. And this is not someone from your past who has, not this. Okay. Rekindling of something good that ended amicably, okay? But 1111, the wish come true. This is also moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, all right? Because you're a master manifester. Gateway, taking action. It says you're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. That's it. We'll pull a couple ancestral and spirit guide message cards. And then we're going to close out. Screw it. Love and let yourself be loved. What do you people have to say? They said, love is coming your way. Are you ready to meet the one? They are the perfect match for you. Sweetheart, don't ever let anyone silence your voice and dim your light. The sooner you start believing in yourself, the sooner you'll start seeing the results you've been praying for continuously. Consistency, okay? Consistency is key. Keep pushing forward, okay? Keeping yourself out of negative thought patterns, okay? Anything else? Change is coming. Can you handle it? We only ask because your life is about to transform. Telling you. Anything else? Trust that this transition is for your highest good. Things are about to get exciting. Literally. Ooh. All right. I hope this message helped. Brought you clarity. All right. Big hugs, big love, y'all. All right. Follow, like, share, subscribe. Okay. And I'll see y'all later. Ta-ta for now.